Hello everybody, hope you guys are doing great. Welcome back to my channel. Guys, before I even start this video, I just want to thank each one of you for all the love that you've given to my channel. Literally the number of views and the subscribers on my channel is growing so much. Thanks a lot for the 50k subscribers. It means a lot to me. Please keep supporting my content, sharing my videos with each and everybody if you find this useful. At the same time, you can also follow me on Instagram and on LinkedIn. Without any further ado, let's get started with a very hot topic that I am going to be discussing with you today, which is about the reality of placements in BBA. I know previous videos about the reality of life in BBA, whether BBA is worth it or not. For all those videos, you guys have been praising, sharing my videos so much. So thank you so much, and I'm glad that I'm able to provide you this quality content. Guys, in terms of the reality of placements for BBA, there are certain rules and regulations that I want to set before I even talk about the placements of BBA. Obviously, by the end of this video, I am pretty sure each and everything with the kind of package you can get, what are the kind of companies that come, which are the best companies that you should apply for, each and everything will be clear. So make sure that you watch this video till the very end. However, in this video, number one, I will not be discussing about applications that you as a BBA student might be making on your own. So guys, basically placements happen from two different angles, or in fact three different angles. Number one is that you are doing an internship in one place. They really like you at that internship. They give you something called as a PPO, which is pre-placement offer. Then you don't sit for the placements in college, and if you sign that PPO, then you're automatically joining that company wherever you intern. Now, how did you get that intern could be completely up to you. Whether you applied on your own, or whether you use your father's connections, or whether you got it from college, whatever the case may be. So I will not be discussing about people who get their PPOs and what kind of packages they get. Secondly, I will also not be discussing about people who apply on their own. Guys, the reality is that in BBA, there are so many people who apply on their own. Why? Because of multiple reasons. Maybe they're not getting the kind of companies that they want to apply for. A lot of them have place preferences that no, we want particular company in this particular city only. And what if that is not available or that is not coming to your college? So a lot of people, what they do is they apply on their own. They're in front of their laptops all the time, sending cold emails to companies, reaching out to people on LinkedIn, using their referrals, networks, all of that, and they apply on their own. Now, some of them who apply on their own get really good packages. They in fact even beat people with the highest packages in college, and some of them get decent ones and some of them get below average, whatever the case may be. So I will not be discussing about that. Thirdly, I will be discussing about companies that come on campus to hire students from a BBA background. In this too, there are two different bifurcations I've made. Shitty colleges, really good colleges. Obviously, shitty colleges, I'll be very honest with you, hardly very few companies come to their campus. Even if companies that are coming, they are paying very basic packages, hiring for very shitty roles. I will not be talking about those colleges, those companies, those roles, all of that. Definitely for BBA, and in order for your BBA college to get a good placement, the college's brand name needs to be really very good. Why? Because only if companies are happy with the kind of student crowd they have, they come repeatedly again year after year. Just like we are humans. If we like one product, we go to that market again to buy that same product. Same is the case that happens with companies. If they go to one particular college, like say XYZ college in Mumbai, and they really like the crowd there, they're happy with the students whom they selected, their players who are doing well, they will each year come to that same XYZ college in Mumbai and hire people. So that is how the placement works. So in shitty colleges, even if good companies sometimes come, they hire very few people, and again, if they don't get a good feedback from them, they never go back to those companies. So that happens. Now, let's talk about the good colleges and what are the kind of placements that you can get there. First and foremost, what's the process of placements in college is that, guys, at the start of the third year, the university will create a database of people who want to sit for placement. Why is that? It's because not everybody is looking for placements, guys. So whenever you go out to any university saying 100% placement, it doesn't mean that if there are 400 people in their BBA, all 400 got placed. No. It just means out of the 400, if 200, 150, 80, 90, 300, if these are the kind of people who've decided that they want to set for placements and get a placement on their own, then this becomes a database. So university first creates a database of people who want to sit for placements and who want to get job from the university itself. Why do others don't want to sit for placements could be again a discussion for another time, but majority is that some of them are looking into entrepreneurship. They want to start a startup of their own. A lot of them are going back to their family business and growing that business. A lot of the people are looking for masters or MBA programs. Some of them are preparing for CAT, GMAT, GRE, and are looking for MBA colleges in India or abroad, or for some specific like an MSc in finance, MSc in marketing from LBS and LSC, and all those kind of options exist. That is why they don't enroll themselves for placements. At the same time, there are a few other people who get PPOs, like I said, pre-placement offers. They already have a job, that's why they again don't enroll themselves in the placement opportunities at a particular college. Once this happens, universities would start inviting the companies. Okay, these companies will come and they will have their own specific way of how they want to select people. A lot of them usually will happen in the same case of how you get into a university. An entrance test, an interview, or multiple rounds of interview. Some of them have got multiple rounds of entrance tests and then multiple rounds of interviews. Some of them have also something called as group discussions. And the part is that each of these rounds are called shortlisting rounds. That means after entrances, people will be bifurcated, some will get selected, some will get rejected. So it's like a pyramid. 300 people apply for a particular company, only 2 or 3 will get selected. So that's the kind of pyramid that happens. And you guys will have to cross different stages of the placement process in order to make it through. Now guys, the placements in any particular college for BBA will majorly happen depending on the specialization that you're going for. Majorly, there are 3 different kinds of specialization that happen in any kind of BBA college. One is human resources, the other is marketing, and the third is finance. Let's start with human resources. For human resources, a lot of the good companies don't come on campus because they only hire people from an MBA and HR background. Okay, but even though there are companies who come and hire, they hire for a trainee level, which is a very basic or fresher level position that is there in the company. There are good companies that I know that come to hire people from an HR background. There is DE Shaw that comes, there is Infosys that comes, there is TCS that comes, and a lot more such companies that come. The average package for HR background people will remain from 3.5 lakhs to 8.5 lakhs. This is the kind of average package in between which you can get. Yes, there are a few people which might get even a 2 lakh rupee package, and then there might be some lucky ones who can even get a 24 lakh rupee package. Now let's talk about the second one, which is marketing. Again guys, for marketing, a lot of the good companies like HUL, P&G, Nestle, they don't come to hire from any undergrad college. They only go for their MBA colleges like IIM, ABC, and also the best of the marketing firms don't even come to undergrad college, whichever the case may be. However, the others do come, but they come for multiple different roles. Marketing doesn't remain marketing anymore. It becomes sales, it becomes BD, which is called business development, or growth managers or product managers. So all these kind of roles is what you would be offered for. As a BD or as a product manager, you would have to be doing multiple things together. And obviously as sales, you would have to be adding value. Yes, there are also good amount of startups that come on the campus and they hire specifically for market resource like market research, market analysts, all of that. But that really depends from startup to startup and university to university. On a general level, you will see a lot of marketing students being placed in a lot of the really good startups like Paytm, Byju's, Unacademy, Zomato, Swiggy, and much more, like Urban Company and all of that. The life of the student again depends. Some of them are really very happy with the BD roles. Some of them absolutely hate it and then would want to leave their jobs. So all that also happens. The average package here ranges from 6.5 lakhs to 8.5, 9 lakhs. This is the kind of average package you could get. Obviously, there are a few companies that might only pay you 4 lakhs or 3 lakhs. And at the same time, there are companies that may pay you even higher than 10 lakhs or 12 lakhs. Moving on from there comes the world of finance. Now, to be very honest, guys, the maximum number of companies visiting any campus, whether it's for a master's program or a BBA program, is the finance companies. Okay, and that is the reason majority of the people get placed in finance. In fact, even the highest packages of any company majorly comes from finance. Majorly, I might be wrong also, but majority of the people who get the highest package in a particular college from a particular course are from a finance background. Now in finance, it's an open sea of what all kind of companies that can come. Firstly, we have the accounting, auditing, taxation kind of companies, which are the big fours. EY, PwC, KPMG, Deloitte, they come. At the same time, we have other banking companies like Goldman & Sachs, JP Morgan, Kotak Mahindra, ICICI, HDFC Bank, they come. At the same time, there are other good finance companies that come. Some of them are startup, which is like 3-5 years into existence. Some of them are 20-30 year old into existence. So all of them come. So there are a good amount of companies that come. In terms of average package, the average package can be as low as 4 lakh rupees and can go up to as high as 24 lakh rupees as well. Guys, one of the companies which is DE Shaw, I did make interview with one of my friends who got into DE Shaw. He had a package of 24 lakh rupees after a BBA itself. So that kind of thing also exists. It really depends on the kind of level you are at, what kind of knowledge you have, and how well you are able to perform on the real day when it comes to interview and everything. At the very same time, yes guys, somebody was asking me whether consulting firms come to hire people from a BBA background. Yes guys, consulting companies do come and hire people from a BBA, BCom background as well. However, the reality is that they don't hire for full-fledged consulting roles. The full-fledged consulting roles only open up for people after an MBA background. The kind of roles that these McKinsey, BCG, Bain offer is market research roles, market analyst, PPT designer, market research. So these are the kind of roles that they offer you. And again, the package can go up to 12 lakhs, 14 lakhs, 15 lakhs. All of that could happen. But yes, if you can get like a BCG, McKinsey, Bain on your resume, that's a super, super good thing. So I mean, worth trying for and fighting for. But the reality is they only select 4-5 people from each of the universities. But yeah, if you can get in there, it'll be really very good. At the same time, I was getting queries from people asking, does VC firms also come and hire from the campus? To be very honest, guys, not a lot of VC firms come hire from an undergrad level. If you are interested in these specific niches of investment banking, venture capital, private equity, consulting as well, you would have to apply on your own. At the very same time, guys, I'll be very honest and I'll tell you, these companies that are coming on campus doesn't mean that you only need to get placed here. I am telling you, so many of my friends, so many of my batchmates applied on their own with some really good startups, and today they're doing so well because as the startup grew, they also grew. So when they joined as associate level, and today they are at vice president level of those companies within 4-5 years. That is the kind of growth you will not get in any full-fledged corporate structure because they don't share the equity of wealth. But good amount of startups who are raising different rounds of funding, they share their wealth. They share with you something called as ESOPs. So they make you a part of their ownership. So if the startup grows, then you also grow. So please take my humble request here and please be on a lookout for these startups, whether it's for your internships or for your jobs. Because if they are good startups, if you work well here, your growth will be very fast. You can be making good amount of money here. So yes guys, that's about it for this particular video. I hope each and everything regarding what are the kind of companies that come, what are the kind of average packages, all of that is clear to you. Even if you still have any other doubt regarding placements, job opportunities, internships, please see me for my personal guidance and doubt clearing session, and I'd love to help you with that as well. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. I'll see you super soon with another video. Take care guys, bye bye.